Mudachyate Purnasya Purnamadaya Purnameva Vashishyate. Nishprapanchaya Shantaya Niralambaya Tejase Om Sahana Vavatu Sahana Bhunaktu Sahaviryam Karvavahe.
Namaskar, everyone. Welcome to our session today. And today I'm not going to say too many things to you because the work is really on the inside. Well-being is our responsibility, not the responsibility of anyone else. Even though you may have genetic challenges, planetary challenges, environmental challenges, you have the power within you to stave these off. You have awesome power within you if you can just tap into it. Your spinal column is a conduit of energy. Your brain can be full of light if you understand the source of energy that feeds the brain. Your entire nervous system can be recharged continuously if you know how to. For years I've been teaching this, and of course it's difficult to pick up, because unless you shift the consciousness, unless you make a shift in the consciousness, or unless you're granted the grace to shift, because many of us try, but it becomes very difficult, especially if we are taken up in the world, if we are drawn into the world, if we are attached to the world. You cannot be attached to the world and yet want to get the treasures of the inside. The Christ said very clearly, lay not your treasures on the earth, but rather lay your treasures in heaven. And he said, for where your treasure is, there your heart will be also. So if your heart is in the world, how can you tap into that in this space? I know all of you make efforts, but you can't stop. The positive mind is a virtue. A negative mind is a deterrent. The Bible says a merry heart doeth like medicine, a broken spirit drieth the bones. So can you, which is a challenge, can you stay positive continuously? Even though there is pain in the body, even though there is disease in the body, can you keep a mind that has a template of well-being, even though there is disease in the body? Because the body isn't you. The mind is in your immortal self, and so is the heart, and so is the power that drives the gut. They are in your soul. Your spiritual powers are there in the gut, in the heart, and in the head. And these three areas are also brains with the power to communicate. If only you would understand and appreciate the power that lies within you. You're marvelously designed, more than you can imagine. We are now unraveling the mysteries of the inner space. There's so much to learn, so much to know. But here I just want to say that the soul space is a quantum space. It is able to transmit energy in wave. Not chemicals, waves. And you see a little bit of this in the microwaving. Just put food in there, no fire. Food is cooked in a matter of seconds. The power of a microwave. Your heart is a wave energy. Your thoughts are wave patterns. Your desires and intentions are waves. They generate waves of energy. Can you feel it? Can you differentiate them? And can you hold positive mind and heart? So what I'm going to do with you is create the field, initiate the field, and invoke within you as much as I can your ability to join me in the inner space. We all carry the power to communicate with each other in the inner space. So I'm going to ask you to invoke this power inside of you. as I do within me. And then words are not necessary. So as much as you can, begin to relax your body. I'm not going to give you the steps. You know the steps. I give it to you every day, and I don't want to spoon feed you, because you'll always be waiting for me to guide you. Learn to relax your entire body and to use the breathing rhythmically, and use a mindset that is open. Open to love. Open to stay positive. Open to connect with all the light energies of the universe. Open. Breath is energy. Breath is life. When your soul entered the body, it began the process of breathing. It initiated the breathing through prana and apana currents. So join me in the inner space as I work with you to create a space for well-being and healing. Let's go into the silence. let's open the heart. And let's hold the entire body in the heart space. Love is the path of healing. Don't neglect it. Open the heart space. And let's join our hearts in loving being. Breathe in love and breathe out love as much as you can. As much as you can. Loving your heart, your lungs, your liver, your kidneys, your stomach. And the love is to channel this beautiful energy from an open heart. And use a mantra that can bring grace into you. Om Guru. Om. And connect with the center of the brow, the beautiful energy of the mind. To stay positive as it opens the heart. And breathe into the gut so you can charge up the body cells, you can communicate with them. You need the gut for that. Not just the mind and heart. You need the gut to ground you in the cells. And hold your entire body in this loving space. So much love. Your body is another, it's not you. And if there is any challenge that you have anywhere in the body, be it the brain, the heart, the liver, the lungs, just hold that part of the body in your mental, emotional field. And just visualize healing. Visualize wholeness. And stay extremely positive. Because the mind is yours to transform, to change, to condition. The energy of the universe is behind your every thought. And slowly engage in gross breathing, bringing more oxygen into your body. Breathe out through the nostrils and breathe in through the nostrils. Do not go into deep ujjayi. Bring the oxygen into the body. Use the belly to breathe, the chest, as you open the rib cage. And you can breathe in intervals. Breathe in, pause for a moment, and breathe in again, and pause for a moment, and breathing again. It can become quite an effective in breath. Breathe out first. What this does, it brings more oxygen to your brain and to the entire body. Wakes up the senses, which you need if you engage outwardly. And as you feel connected to the outer world, the sounds, smells, the touch, the feeling, the seeing, welcome your world. Welcome your world. It's a living world. Within and without, or within and outside. And just hold the world. Many of us are concerned about people across the world. Bring them to mind and hold them in a healing space. Just as you held your body, your physical body, hold the world in your healing space. May all be awakened to the light. May all beings thrive. May we humankind coexist in harmony, or coexist harmoniously with all of life. Really from the depth of your heart. May those who are suffering across our world earn the grace to be lifted into the light, to be protected, to be nourished, to be held, to be guided. To make a wish to another is to open up your heart space and your mind space to the divine, that you may be an instrument of loving and giving. We thrive in that mode. And now let's chant the Mahamrityunjaya mantra, a beautiful mantra that speaks to the universe. We bow to you, or we honor you, O divine, omniscient, omnipotent, omnipresent. All-seeing, all-knowing. Let your fragrance, your prana, your energy nourish us and helps us thrive. Sugandhim pushtivardhanam. Let all unhealthy attachments fall away from me, all disease. And let the fear of death fall away from me. Urvarukamiva bandhanan mrityur mokshya. And grant me the experience of immortal consciousness. Don't withhold it from me. Mamritat. Let's say this for our world, that all will be nourished and thrive. In fact, we chant it. Om Trayambakam Yajamahe Sugandhem Pushtivardhanam Urvarukamiva Bandhanan Mrityor Mokshya Mamritat. Om Trayambakam Yajamahe Sugandhem Pushtivardhanam Urvarukamiva Bandhanan Mrityor Mokshya Mamritat. Om Trayambakam Yajamahe Sugandhem Pushtivardhanam Urvarukamiva Bandhanan Mrityor Mokshya Mamritat. Om Sahana Vavatu Sahana Bhunaktu Sahaviryam Karavavahe Tejasvinavadhitamastu Ma Vidvisha Vahe. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. So you can influence those around you. And if you have the power, you can influence a world. You don't even need to move out of your room. Because we are connected with to everything in the universe. We are. If only you can really experience that, but you have to go to the deepest level of being. We are capable of going to deeper and deeper levels of being, and that's where I try to guide you. Not in the periphery of the body. You can go into the inner space, the astral space, the subtle space. And we need to go deeper because there are levels of energy in the subtle space. They correspond to chakras. As you ascend the spinal column, the energies are finer. Mental energy, emotional energy. And then a more dense energy, the navel. And then even more dense, sacral. And the most dense is the root. All these are subtle energies. Different grades of prana. And always remember that when you change a paradigm, you change your way of thinking. Doesn't mean that the body is going to comply right away, because the body is influenced by the chemistry of the brain and nervous system, neuroscience. So the body needs to be reprogrammed. And you can only do that by having a firm vision or a firm image of where you want to go and what you're doing. And then drive it with your intentions. My body is healing is a driver. I open my heart that the energy of the universe, the loving energy of the universe, may flow in and through me is a driver. I hold you, my world, in healing light it's a driver. I am healed. It's a driver. Because some of us don't believe that we can be healed in an instant, I say in the meditation, we are healing. We are healing. But if you have the power to say firmly in the consciousness and believe in it, I am healed, the body will transform itself. If only the Christ said it. If you have faith as little as a mustard seed, you'll tell the mountain to move, and it will move. Master, you healed me. The person said, No, I didn't heal you. Your faith healed you. If only these words can mean something to us. If only we can muster that faith to believe in ourselves. To believe that we can thrive. The mantra says, let your fragrance nourish me and let me thrive. Can you believe it? Do you believe it? If only you can. If only you can. We are so brainwashed by the conventional forces of life. If only we can be so brainwashed, so to speak, with good intentions for a better world and healing within us. If only we can believe in those images being a reality. I hope that these sessions mean something to you because I enjoy doing them just for you, because I'm in the practice continuously. Because it's a dark yuga, my every thought is one that lifts my world. I remember when I was just a teenager, and I read The Power of Prayer. And then there was a prayer that I learned that I would say every night without fail. Let my every thought be good and clean. Let my every action be for the benefit of others. I have to invoke my memory to remember the whole prayer, but it was just so beautiful. And because I was so influenced by Christianity, I had read somewhere, but if you say the Psalm 65 and you repeat it continuously, you'll get anything you want. In my very simple mind, I made it a ritual every day. When I say this prayer, I would repeat Psalm 65. I was so much into affirmation. If only we can repeat things in our mind, visualize things in our mind, and hold the intention to make it a reality, the whole body will transform itself to that you hold in the mind. The saying is, as you think, so you become. Bible again, as a man, as a person, think it in their heart, so is that person. They use he, of course. Everything was he in those times. So believe in your possibilities. Believe in all that you can be. And the more you begin to believe, the stronger it will get. Just initiate the process of believing in possibilities. Believing in dreams, as we are told. All is possible. Bible again. With God all things are possible. So let me wish you all a beautiful day wherever you are. Those of you who are going to bed now, may you have the best sleep, best rest Because sometimes we sleep, but we're not resting. So may you have the best rest. And those of you who are here, you have the hospitality of our cafe, health shop, and gift shop if you're interested. We're in the season of the Christ consciousness. So may we all touch that beautiful consciousness of self that we call Christ consciousness, Buddha consciousness, divine consciousness. Have a blessed day, everyone. My soul bows to your divinity. Namaskar.
Gurur Vishnu, Gurur Devo Maheshwara, Guru Sakshat Parabrahma, Tasmai Shri Gurave Namaha. Om Namah Shivaya Gurave Satchidananda Murtaye Nishprapanchaya Shantaya Niralambaya Tejase Om Sahana Vavatu Sahana Bhunaktu Sahaviryam Karva Vahi Tejasvina Vadhi Tamastu Ma Vidvisha Vahi Om